Hi, this is Becky Carey, and this is a tutorial video for Lab 8 of Bio 201. We're going to start off by learning how to use SnapGene Viewer. You can find the link to download it for free in the Lab 8 background materials. So I've got a sequence file that I've downloaded from Sakai, and I'll just go ahead and open it. This part is entirely personal preference. I find the shading under the peaks distracting, so I just go to Edit, then Preferences, Traces and Alignment, and uncheck Shading. You can do whatever you prefer. So here's our sequence. It's color-coded from our Sanger cycle sequencing process. See here at the far left how the peaks are jumbled together and on top of each other, but there are still letters from the computer's attempt to identify the bases. This is where show quality values comes in handy. The height of these gray bars here at the beginning shows really low quality, which is common early in a sequence file. If we go to the other end of the file, we see that the quality drops off again. So you should have read in the background that the DNA polymerase we use for sequencing isn't very processive, meaning it tends to fall off the DNA after about 800 or 900 bases. But most of this sequence here in the middle is good. I'm going to start us off by finding our EcoR1 site. Remember, our primers T3 and T7 don't bind directly next to the EcoR1 site, so we do have to find it. You can hit Control F or Command F, or go to Edit and then Find, and then type in GAATTC, hit Enter, and there we are. We also see that there's only one match, and I'll leave it to you to think about why we would want to see whether there's another one. So this EcoR1 site is the beginning of our yeast insert, meaning everything to the left of it came from pBlue script, and there's no need to copy that sequence to search for it in the Saccharomyces genome database. So we're going to copy and paste sequence data from this file, starting from this EcoR1 site, and I'm just going to scroll out to the right to find a stopping place. I like to go out to about base 800 and see how it looks. If there are ends, meaning the computer wasn't sure what base it was, or if the gray bars are getting really short, I'd back up some, but here looks okay. Exactly where to stop is purely arbitrary. You want to copy as much sequence as you can to increase your odds of finding a good match, but if the data quality is bad, that will hurt your chances of getting a match since there may be some incorrect sequence in there. I'll just go to here. Like I said, it's arbitrary. So I hold down Shift, I click the base where I've decided to stop, so that it highlights everything from that EcoR1 site to here. If you forget to hold down Shift and then click on the base here, just scroll back to where your EcoR1 site is, which this bar here shows you. Hold down Shift and click the G at the beginning of the GAATTC. Then hit Command-C or Control-C or go to Edit and then Copy, and in the next video you'll learn how to search for a match to your sequence data.